Good morning, guys. Pretty early right now. I'm actually getting the windshield replaced on the F30 today, so I wanted to come out here and actually take off this old banner. We had to stretch it pretty hard to get it to be long enough to go down, and after sitting in the sun for about a day, I think you can see like all these waves in the bottom line, because this was the line we had to cut, and obviously you can see the tension is not boding so well, and I'm actually pulling it up. So it's a good thing we're taking this off. It's a good thing this windshield's getting replaced, and today we're gonna basically put the new banner on the new windshield. Yeah, just mad early. I don't really feel like doing this right now, but let's go ahead and try and peel this up and see if we can get this off fairly easily. If you ever wondered how to get these off on your F30, just pull up. Super easy. Yeah, it's time, boys. Getting that new windshield. I thought it was Safelite. Apparently it's Giant Glass. I guess Safelite owns Giant Glass. You see that right there?
2 hours later.
Dude just like dipped without even telling me it was done. But I think it's done. Let's go check it out.
I kind of forgot that they put the tape on the windshield. I'm not really sure if that's ever going to keep a windshield from falling. I don't know why they do that, but damn, fresh glass. Check that out. You can actually like see into my interior now. There were so many tiny little chips throughout my entire piece of glass on the old one. This looks so much better. Like, I bet if I hop inside too. Oh yeah.
Dude, you can't even tell them there's a windshield in front of me anymore.
Before I go ahead and put the new banner on, I'm just gonna let this sit for maybe the better part of the day. And that way I'm not messing up the glass now that it's brand new and set, and I don't want to like shift the adhesive or anything. So I'm gonna leave this for a little bit, and maybe we'll take the tape off and throw the banner on later. That just makes such a difference, having clean glass. I never even thought that that would clean up the front end of the car so much. So cool. Alright guys, it is the next day and the windshield is brand new and in place. I wanted to let it sit overnight, and it started raining yesterday, so I didn't want to go and put a new banner on it just yet, but I think now we can probably peel these off. Shouldn't need that anymore, and this windshield should be in place. And this dude put my inspection sticker like halfway up the windshield, bro. Like, what is this? It's supposed to be like down here. Like, what? But right now I'm actually gonna go over to the post office because I gotta mail some merch. Also, we gotta go to Walmart because I need to pick something up as far as camera gear goes, just to make the channel a little bit better. I don't even need my keys, this isn't locked. But thank you, man, for picking up merch. I really do appreciate it. And like I said before, this all goes back into the channel. So we're getting camera gear today with the money that we made selling the merch. So you guys get some new apparel. I get to give you guys better content. It's a win-win, right? So if you guys want to check out the maroon tees, I have them on the website. I'll put a little link up here somewhere, and you guys can go check that out and support if you want. Appreciate it.
Gotta park next to the Miata. Pop-ups for the win, boys.
Bye. Right as I was getting out of the car, he shows up and he's like, hey, nice Prelude, save the pop-ups, right? I'm like, yes. Oh, Walmart, 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 Walmart. All right, camera gear, camera gear, camera gear. Yes. This is what we're picking up today, boys. Need a new tripod. I was gonna get the small one, but since you guys have been supporting the channel and picking up merch, I'm gonna get the big one. Definitely gonna get the big one. Tripod is secured. Let's go back home and get this banner done. Oh man, no Prelude AC makes Connor a sad dude. It is so hot. Just get these crank windows. Whew, it is a hot one, boys. Good day to put vinyl on. Check that out. Finally, we have a tripod to actually get good shots of this kind of video, because normally I would just have the camera sitting on the camera's tripod like this, and I would do my best to kind of angle it up there, but for like this you wouldn't be able to see anything. And now we're basically going to be up here. I can go up higher if I want to, so I'm just really stoked on it. It wasn't actually that expensive, so I'm kind of like scratching my head like, why didn't I not do this earlier? This channel's been around now for more than a year and I've never had one of these, so very psyched to bring this to the channel. Hope you guys enjoy it. Basically got the car pulled into the shades, that way I'm not dying while I'm doing this. What I'm gonna do is take off the trim pieces on either side here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray some glass cleaner on it. Even though it's brand new, I wanna get all the contaminants off that I can. Besides that, I've got the heat gun set up. In the car, we've got the vinyl, the sticker, microfiber, some tape that I'll be using, a knife, and a tape measure to make sure that we're hopefully getting this down on the windshield on the same height on both sides. But for starters, we want to go ahead and take off these side moldings, which are pretty easy to do. You just want to kind of lift up on it. These were just taken off when they did my windshield, so they're not that tight. And then we'll go to the other side and do the same thing. And 2. Now with those off, you guys can see the edge of the glass, which is remarkably clean, which is great because when you're wrapping, you want everything to be as clean as possible. Look at that reflection right now. Damn. I'm so pumped to have a new windshield. The way I'm going to be doing it is basically cutting my bottom edge here. So I'm going to not worry about getting this perfectly straight right now. I just want to make sure I have enough space across the whole thing to fit what I need. And for my purpose, my sticker is 5.5 inches in height. If I look at where the windshield ends and I measure down, I want to get at least about 6.5 inches in the middle to make sure I have enough coverage on this. So right now it's measuring 8 inches in the middle, so that's plenty of space. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this and get it laid out as straight and as close to glass as I can. One additional wipe down before we go ahead and tack this on. I've done everything except for tuck the edges and cut it, and then obviously I need to cut this bottom portion off too and size it correctly, but overall it actually laid a lot better than the first one did the other day. The only thing I'm worried about is I put the masking tape on, which you guys saw, to hold this in place, and now the masking tape adhesive, I don't know if the camera picks that up, but it's kind of on there, so I'm gonna maybe take some alcohol or something and try and get that off. But first what I need to do is basically take a knife and cut off all the trim around these edges on the sides and up top and get that tucked. And then lastly, we'll get the masking tape again, which now I'm kind of wondering if I should be using the masking tape. It didn't do this last time and I'm using the same film, so I'm scratching my head. But we'll do this bottom cut last and get this all situated, and then we should be good to put the elevated media sticker on the middle. Here's how my edges came out. Pretty clean, everything is nice and tucked. Please focus, focus. There you go. Now you can see everything is nice and tucked. We still have this rubber seal, factory OEM. The corner is nice and tucked. Looks really, really good, guys. Next, I'm gonna see if I can get this abrasive, sticky stuff, adhesive off the banner from the blue tape, because obviously in the sunlight that's really noticeable. Paper towel soaked in rubbing alcohol. Let's see if this works. All right, much better. I got about 90% of it out, and the only portion that's not coming off is this on the bottom, but again, that's gonna get cut off. So next I'm gonna take a tape measure and make sure that my sides are equal, and I get this masking tape on there exactly where I want it, so that way we get a nice, clean, even lower edge to this. The bottom piece is all cut now and the sides are all done, so we can go ahead and put the moldings back on, and then we can go ahead and size this thing up and make sure we get the elevated media sticker right in the middle.
If you like how this banner fits and the sizing of everything, I know it's kind of hard to see. I ended up doing 7 inches down in the middle, 8 inches down on each side. So that's kind of what you'd want to go for. And we'll actually hop inside so I can show you guys what this looks like. Basically, it's not like tint, obviously, where you can still see through it a little bit. So the cockpit is definitely shortened a bit, but I mean, for my visibility, basically I sit right here and basically in camera you can tell that you can barely see any of this. So it shouldn't be a problem. If anything, it should help keep the car cooler and allow less sunlight in. Just went ahead and fixed this too. Like, you can see where I pulled it off. Like, the top used to be up there. Like, why would he do that? Why would you put it so high up in the on the windshield, man? Banner is on, so all that is left to do is peel this. I'm actually gonna open the door, get a better angle on this because I do not want to mess this up now that I'm at the very end. I'm just gonna grab a corner here, keep it nice and flat right on the windshield, and just pull it towards you. Just go slow because you want to make sure that none of the letters are peeling up. Huge shout out to FK and Prince, by the way, guys. He's the one who made these stickers. He's made lots of stickers for me. So if you guys need anything, please head over to FK and Prince. Hit up Jerry. Let him know I sent you. Cop some stickers. And that looks so clean right on the black. This one came out so much better. I think I nailed it as far as being in the center. I took way more time on this one. Just all together, whether it was laying the vinyl, doing the edges, putting this down. So I took way more time on this banner. I didn't stretch it down like we did on the last one, so we didn't have enough vinyl, and we tried stretching it. And after a couple days in the sun, this bottom line just started to kind of do this wavy effect, which I think I showed you at the beginning of this video. Whereas this one, I didn't stretch at all. You guys saw that, and now we should not have that issue. It just cut, it's laid down. I didn't even use the heat gun, which is hilarious because I took all the time to run the extension cord over here. Very pleased with how this came out. I'm just very happy I went and took my time with it this time and didn't rush it. And now I think it looks so much better. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you learned something, maybe inspired you to go and make your own banner. You can really make it out of anything. You can put whatever you want up there. So again, hit up FK and Prince if you need any stickers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head to the website and pick up some apparel. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.